You always be trying to act like I'm the goofy one. Really, you're the goofy
Excuse
one.
me.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Watch Autumn Keto morning live. I'm Autumn. This is my husband, Richard, right?
Yes.
And we go live every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Also tonight, which is hashtag Whack Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So you can catch us. Let's see, on the internet, all here, all social media.
Places.
Yeah, at Watch Autumn Keto. You can get you some Keto Strong gear right here at IamKetoStrong.com. You can also join us in person in Louisville, Kentucky, September 17th through the 19th of this year at Ketopalooza. You can click the link in the description to get more information about that. Ketopalooza presented by Keto Chow, right? Also, you can get 10% off your Keto Chow purchase by clicking the link in the description box below. I got all the goodies in the description box below. You know,
those links.
Yes, exactly. So thank you for joining us today.
Or otherwise.
Yeah, sausage links.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
Did
babe.
you get it?
Yeah, on these morning lives, we talk about sausage links.
On
Yeah, we talk about keto in our lives and how keto fits into our lives together. We catch up with the amazing hashtag Whack Fam, and we're going to do that right now by getting into the comments. Joyce is here. It says, good morning, amazing Whack Fam, on this glorious Whack Wednesday. And first, yes, you are first. Hoofnitz here says, good morning, Joyce and Work Fam. I'm trying to figure out how to get 1,145 more exercise reps to complete the challenge. Absolutely. I think we're on the last day there. So speaking of that, I forgot to mention, I actually finished like a few days ago, which I forgot to post. I was kicking butt. And I did actually keep doing it, but y'all know I'm not super good with social media, so I just haven't posted. But yes, go ahead and do it, girl. You got all day. You got all day. Gina's here says, good morning, everyone. How the HE double hockey sticks are, all of you beautiful people? Well, I'm doing good. Thank you so much for asking. Felicia's here says, good morning, Whack Fam. Happy hump day. I hope everyone is staying hydrated and indoors. The heat wave continues. Yeah, I forgot to tell you, Mom. She was just like, yeah, people are dropping like flies here at work. You remember when you were like, I feel bad for people that have to work outside. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of those people that have to work outside. And I was like, I forgot all about that.
Landscapers.
Yeah. I mean, just
construction
bricklayers. Yeah.
Sounds like all of those jobs.
He said working on the house, putting the laundry room back together while I wait for the Work Wednesday to begin. Well, we're so glad that all is working out for you.
The key to that is to pace yourself and to hydrate.
Yes, and to hydrate, and pace yourself, but and hydrate, and don't realize just because you're not sweating doesn't mean you're not losing liquids. Because a lot of the time the sweat evaporates so quickly that you don't even feel it, but you need
especially
your
those
liquids.
Don't sweat that off like that.
Exactly.
It takes a lot of sweat.
Susan said, "Good morning, all." Yeah, he's putting putting the laundry room back together. Progress. It is progress. I'm so excited.
Yay.
TC says, "Good morning, just in and out. Have a great day, all." That's what she said. But thank you so much, TC. Miriam's here. Says, "Good morning, my beautiful friends." Hi, Miriam. How are you? Joyce said, love that my amazing Whack Fam keeps me motivated. I would have given up such a long time ago if it wasn't for the Whack family. Love you all so much. Thank you, Joyce. And thank you for addressing the question of the live today, which is what keeps you motivated? You know, like when you just don't feel like it. Yeah, what keeps you motivated? Brianna's here. Says, happy Whack Wednesday, friends. Sylvia said, good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a good Wednesday so far. Samesies. Kelly said, good morning.
What keeps me motivated is the thought that knowing what you do today, if positive, will benefit tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean,
like every little thing
I have that.
up.
I have trouble with that sometimes, especially when I have a food craving right then. I can't see past my world ending if I don't get the one thing that I want right now, right? So I'm not like, if I don't have this cupcake today, it might benefit me tomorrow. Like, I can't do that. It's like, if I don't eat this right now, everything falls apart, right? So I feel that.
Like you can always turn a corner. Like every corner, you can start just one step. One step, you got another, and then before you know it, you're right on the path you need to be.
You're on the path. Draven West is here. Says, good morning, everyone working and listening in. I'm glad that you're here. Dee's here. Says, morning, good weathers, and a Whack Fam, happy Whack Wednesday. You're right. Blue Dove's here. Says, good morning, coffee is brewing and steak in the fridge. Off to a good start here. I love those things definitely go together. So absolutely.
Steak in the fridge.
And coffee.
I wonder where that's going to end up.
I know, right? Gigi's here. Says, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. How are you today? We're doing great. Thank you so much for asking, Gigi. Gigi.
Oh,
Jen's here. Says, OMG, I'm finally catching a live again. Yes, where have you been? Well, I mean, everyone, do whatever you need to do in your mornings. But I'm glad that you're here, Jen.
Yes.
The doctor is here as well. Says, good morning, Whack fam.
Yeah.
Tanya's here. Says, hey, Whack Familia, just leaving the gym in time for the wonderful live. Look at you. Definitely with the flex emoji. Absolutely.
Working hard.
I know. Debbie's here. Says, good morning, all. So, yes, Dr. Wise said, it's most definitely the Whack fam and better health that keeps me motivated. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, definitely the Whack fam and the thought of the aspiration of better health. I know, right?
Yes.
So I feel that.
I think I said the Whack fam.
Oh, and Gina said,
sneak that in.
Joy said it first. No, exactly. Gina said, progress keeps me motivated. Yeah, I do kind of agree. Like, it's like a progress. It's like a snowball, like the more you do well, however many days in a row, the more you just like want to keep doing well and keep that motivation.
Corner, you can always turn that corner and just know that first step, you got that second step, and that equals progress.
Yes. Jerry Van West said, this morning I wasn't feeling it and didn't get out for my walk today. Body is in a bit of pain. Your hips, your IT band, just kind of blah today. I love that today is about motivation. Yes, Jerry Van West, today is all about staying motivated. Ironic. But I also do want to point out, it is important to listen to your body as well, right?
Yes.
Like, you don't want to motivate yourself to injury, right? So
realize, Jerry, you are not a teenager.
Exactly. None of us are.
I was going to say that. I add myself into that.
So
because my hips tell me it's something else.
His hips don't lie in a totally different way. So
I can boogie.
No. So like there's a difference between like motivation and like working out when you know that you should versus actually taking the rest and giving your body a chance to heal because you don't want to hurt yourself.
Recovery is real.
Yes, hashtag recovery is real. Tanya said accountability helps keep me motivated. That is also true. Knowing that I got to get on here every day and talk to y'all and write down my weight number, that I don't know if that keeps me motivated. That just keeps me on track. Some of the time. Some of the time, y'all know it doesn't. Yeah, it keeps me accountable. Accountability keeps me accountable. Yeah, exactly. Maybelline is here. Says, good morning. Thumbs up for the Whack fam. Double Down Wednesday. I love that. Absolutely. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Also subscribe to our channel. Watch out on Keto and ding that notification bell so you get notified whenever we go live. Which hint Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings at 9:30 a.m. Eastern and 8:30 p.m.
I didn't even see that. You snuck that one.
I did. Right at the surface level. Yeah. For my voice is here. Says, good morning. Hi. I'm so glad that you're here today.
Good morning.
Mary's here. Says, good morning, everyone. Hot. Happy Whack Wednesday. Houses with no central air should not have to deal with 115 degree temps. We were just talking about that because it was so hot yesterday.
Heat waves are real.
Yeah, it was so hot yesterday here, like even by 8 o'clock in the morning, but it only got to the mid 90s. So I just
this is one of those main reasons why in the dead of winter, I'm never going to be like, man, I can't wait for summer.
Yeah.
Because it's like, guess what? You're cooking.
It's just as bad too. Yeah, you're right. It's more like I can't wait for that 3-week span in March.
When you just wake up sweating.
Yeah.
What did I just do? I didn't even do that.
Tanya said results keep me motivated as well. Yeah, so results are like a double-edged sword for me because in the beginning they keep me motivated to keep going, but then after I reach certain results, I'm like, ooh, that means I could take it. Like that means I could take the foot off the pedal.
Say, what are these results?
Yeah,
certain numbers are numbers. Those are called results.
Yeah, exactly. Positive results, negative results. They're all results.
You gained 20 pounds.
That's a result.
With the wrong direction.
Yeah. So it's just like I have to think. That's why I really struggle, or like I know that I can't put a finish line or like a goal weight or anything on specific marker that means I've arrived, right? Because once I hit that specific marker, right?
Well, I think that's been your entire 2021. Life.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this whole year you've been really focused on the mental side of things as opposed to the
physical. Yeah, exactly. That's really finally where I've gotten to. Yep, absolutely. Jerry's here. Says, good morning. You do be knowing stuff.
Noticing stuff.
Oh, noticing. You do be noticing stuff. Look at him noticing stuff about me. I didn't notice that he said notice. That's what I didn't say.
So cute.
Oh my gosh. He said on hold with the attorney because my insurance is not wanting to pay for repairs. We're back to this again. Gosh, I thought they changed their mind.
Jump back in.
Exactly. Oh, they don't want to pay. They want to pay. They want to pay. Jen said work has been insane, so I haven't been able to listen while working.
Pull you back in.
Well, we're so glad that you're here today. I'll tell you that.
I'll tell you that work has been the same.
Yeah. My mama's here. Says greetings and salutations. It's Whack Wednesday. I hope all is well. Same to you, mother.
Yep,
Same to
finally
you.
Arrives.
Bonnie's here. Says finally
time.
caught a morning live. Good morning, Whack family. Being healthy for the future grandbabies is motivation.
Hey,
now that
preach.
is excellent motivation, Bonnie. We're
Preach,
so glad
Bonnie.
that you're here this morning. So. Oh, Jerace is funny. I talk about goals in my video posting today. Oh, good. Make sure to put it in the group so that I know about it. So, yes. Facebook user says, hey, my friends. Hey, friend. I don't know who you are, but like, hey. Let's see. Mary said, feeling so young and light and pain-free motivates me. You're right. But watching so many people find freedom they never knew was available to them is the biggest motivator. Hey, preach. That's amazing. Speaking of that, how's your family doing?
Yeah, I was just going to say.
I know, hopefully your family is finding that freedom that they never knew was available to them. That's a great way to put it, man.
I call you a motivator.
Exactly, Mary. Blue Dove said, I wish I could say something more positive, but pain motivates me or lack of it. I know that if I eat the cupcake today, I will feel like the poops tomorrow. So,
hey,
I mean, that is true.
That's facts too.
That is facts. That is absolutely.
You're not wrong in that.
You are not. Like that
it's
makes sense.
Just keep that demon off your back.
Chris said, hey, I'll here for a bit. Then Miriam and I are carpooling to work. Oh, that's nice. So the daughter still has the car. How's that going? Rhonda says, hello, Whack fam. Good morning. Ear hustling this morning. Dang, nobody's looking at my face, everybody. Like they're all ear hustling. Look, I'm just doing fun things right now, with my hands because everybody's ear hustling. But that's okay. I'm happy that you're listening, but that's better than not listening. But like, how many fingers am I holding? Richard, he acts like I'm so weird. Mary said, Richard, I never yearn for summer. I make it a point not to ever complain about the cold so I can whine and cry about the heat. Yeah, I feel like
that's me too.
You got to pick one, right? If you hate the winter, then don't be also complaining in the summer. Pick one.
Being a child of technology, I always prefer room temperature.
What's your favorite weather? Room temperature.
Nice 70 in a whole year. I'd rather be.
That's
in
Hawaii. That's literally.
Be inside. Can we have corridors?
What is your favorite season?
In Minneapolis,
room
they have like corridors, linking buildings to buildings.
The whole city. Yeah.
Never want to go outside.
You never have to go outside. You're right. No, but see, that was the amazing thing. That's what I loved about living in Minneapolis is they had entire systems to where you never had to be outside, right? Like that's the first place I lived where everywhere had garages. Cause like you said, in Louisville, a garage is a luxury. Like not everyone doesn't have a garage, but when I went to Minneapolis, like nearly everyone had garage, even like attached garages, even like the crappy houses were like, they still had a garage. I was like, wow, everybody has a garage
in your back
around here. Yeah. I was like, everybody has a garage. And I was like, oh, cause the winter they have to. So like the apartment building I lived in, most apartment buildings have underground parking as well, like a garage. So you could go directly from your apartment to your car, make sure that was all warm. You could drive directly to like inside the parking garage downtown. And then that parking garage connected directly with the corridors that will get you to where you're supposed to go.
Wow.
Yeah. Like in
underground.
Well, it was above ground, but yes, the actual expressway went into a parking garage. Like that's where it ended, right? You didn't have to get off the exit to go to a parking garage. The expressway went to a parking garage, and then that parking garage structure was connected via a corridor to the rest of downtown. Wow. You could just walk through, you could park on 2nd Street in the parking garage, and you could make your way all the way to 7th Street, never having to go outside, So that's what I did. I loved that entire system. Joyce said, staying motivated and going to try to stay on plan this birthday week. Everyone enjoy celebrating my birthday. Happy 4th of July. You know what? Well, I'm right there with you,
born on the
Joyce.
4th of July?
Yes.
Wow, that's a movie.
Yes, not in a song, I think.
That's
only, or is that in the USA? Either way, not only am I staying on plan for 4th of July, I'm staying on plan for the 13th of July. Okay, that's my birthday, right? So yes, absolutely. And Dee said, you're right about the social media. We're missing you in the Discord. Did you put the link in the description? Are you guys talking in there? Let me put the link to the Discord in the description. It'll be for Friday's video. I thought I did, but I'm not sure. I can't tell from right now, but I'm horrible with social media. Really. So, Dr. Wise said, I get it, Tanya. Those results hit different when you see progress in the non-scale victories. You're right. I love all of it. Well,
you got to remember that you got to add up all your victories.
Yes.
Because you keep adding up all your negatives, and it's going to be
Brianna said, I'm definitely
depressing.
focused on overall health, but it's easy to forget. I forget how bad I feel when I eat carbs, have them, and then feel like garbage. Exactly, right? So the further away you get from eating carbs, the more you're like, oh, maybe they won't be that bad. And then you eat them and you're like, oh, no, I made a mistake.
I was going to say, that's when you need to train your muscle memory.
That's when it's the easiest to fast the day after eating carbs. Because it's like, I don't want anything. I don't feel good. But a week later, you're just like, those tortilla chips weren't that bad, were they?
That's called learning.
Yeah, exactly. Right. That's called
we're all young,
being honest with yourself.
Our parents always told us what's wrong and right, and we still did it. But it takes you 13, 14, 15 times to not do it. How many times you got to burn yourself where you realize, ouch, it hurts.
Oh, Facebook user is Jess. Hey, Jess. Yeah, you have to give StreamYard permission to access your profile picture and name. It's listed in the description video as well if you want to do that.
Morning,
Melissa said, good Wednesday morning. Whack fam, hope everyone's doing well. We are. Thank you so much.
Absolutely wonderful.
Chris said dope is keto. So yes, keto is dope. Let's think. Is dope keto? It don't have carbs. Nailed it. That's the only requirement. Absolutely not.
Zero sugar.
Mary said, my family's doing amazing. So proud of them and so excited for them. Yes, that's amazing. Okay, Jess is here. Hi.
Each one, teach one.
Chris said, yes, my daughter needs to borrow the car again, and I nearly forgot to leave her the keys, so that would have sucked. Yes, absolutely, because y'all gonna have to turn around. Yeah, that baby needs that car.
Yeah, basically, just add more time on your car.
Yeah, I know, on your car trip, exactly. So, Jess said, I'm trying to get that hair height like Richard. He's grown this the entire pandemic, right? Like you didn't get
I cut her a couple of times, I think, during it. I think in the middle.
Did you? Yeah, it was definitely cut for our wedding, so it was definitely cut by March.
Yeah, then I cut it again, I think in the fall one time.
Okay.
And then we did it.
I don't think you cut it for Christmas. You definitely didn't cut it for so at least from Christmas till before till then. Yeah, but yeah, he's grown that out, right? Absolutely. So yes, Chris said room temperature is whatever temperature the room is, just like a bikini body is a body in a bikini. You're right. Like, what is room? My favorite temperature is room temperature.
Yes. Well,
but if the temperature of the room is really hot,
use your logic.
Yes.
Not a room in Antarctica.
Yes. Tanya said, so Autumn, what motivates you?
Yes.
Nice.
Logically speaking.
So what motivates me is, I don't really even know if I have motivation at this point. It's just the discipline that I exercise whenever I exercise it or not, like I feel motivated. Sometimes bad results motivate me. Like when I get to a certain point, like y'all, when I stepped on that scale and I was 211 pounds, I was like, oh no, well, no, and so that motivates me to stick to my plan that I have for myself, right? And I don't want it to get to the point where the only things that motivate me are like negative feelings about like I don't like the way I look, I don't like the way I feel, I need to do something about it, right? So I do want to get on that bandwagon of like, ooh, I like the way I look and I like the way I feel, I want to do more of that, right? So but as of right now, the main motivator has been like things that I don't want to happen versus the things that I do want to happen. But, I'm sure once I get far enough from the ways that I don't, I'll be able to go like on that slope of like, I'm on a roll, let me keep it that way sort of thing, right? But right now it's just like, I can never go back. Like I'm beating off the past with like a stick, so
everybody has their demons they got to fight.
And then also, like physical, like, look, you guys, even though my arms, like they're not as cut as I used to be, that muscle is huge. My tricep, I can definitely feel my tricep. So also the physical,
what?
You was making too many noises.
I was saying that I was very
so definitely like physical changes are motivating as well. So yes, absolutely. Maybelline said extremes. I complain about the extremes. They are so unfair. Yeah, that's what Richard does too. He hates really, really cold. He hates really, really hot. He likes room temperature.
Well, my thing is if it's really hot, it's really cold, you really ain't got nothing to do. But if it's really hot, I need to be near the biggest body of water or like a pool. I don't mind 3 digits, but it has to be 12 foot something nearby or deeper.
Okay, a pool. You're talking about okay.
I just segued it from get your mind out of the gutter.
You really did.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
That's just such an interesting way to call that, like way to put that. Mary said, I'm sitting right here beside my AC that blows $5 bills, looking at your lovely faces. Minneapolis sounds like Winnipeg, called Winterpeg by the locals. That's so funny. Yeah, Minneapolis is cold. It's really cold, but now these days it's also really hot. I feel bad about those people.
And when it's cold, you just want layers. It's all about the layers. When it's cold, you want big extra coats and more coats and then big fires.
Pluto says I see your face. Thank you so much. Jess, your birthday's on July 12th. See, no wonder we're both Cancers. That's what it is. My birthday's on July 13th. Okay, Miriam's ready. Bye, you guys. Bye.
Safe trips.
I see
travels.
you guys say that I was buffering. I don't see it on my end, but hopefully you're back now.
Yay.
So yes. Just said, can one include hair height in overall height? Asking for a friend. You can't do that. That's not, no. Look, maybe like superficially, if now my husband's hair is what makes him taller than me or like that much taller than me.
Before that, excuse me.
Marginally, like barely.
The sass.
Barely. I'm 5'10", my husband's 5'11" to 6 foot max. Right, like we either
the gallons of sass.
But I will say that, like, he's got this little time. Plus, not to mention, like, look, his hair is long. Shrinkage is real, right? My baby's curl pattern, like, it's definitely got that texture in there. Is all I'm saying. So yes, absolutely. But I say go for it if that's what's gonna. Now you can't put it on your official, like, identification documents because it is temporary. But I say go for it. Kelly said, "I love Clubhouse, but miss your facial expressions. That's the best part." Well, thank you so much. Yeah, that's what I'll be trying to. It's no fun when you have to try to like explain what you look like on Clubhouse. Like, whoa, I was waving my hand so much at that. Like, nobody wants to hear that. But that's what I'll be doing in the background, and I'll be commenting like, "Yes, you better get it," but like all on mute, right? So nobody can hear. So that's pretty funny. I do on the Clubhouse. So yes, let me see.
At least they know now.
Joyce said everyone can come to Florida. It's 78 right now, and the highest is going to be 89. That's what I'm saying. When it's hotter in Canada than it is in Florida, though, Northeast, that is just
Seattle,
so crazy
Washington
to me.
State.
Yeah. And it's only going to get up to the mid 80s here. Gina said, "Oh, my birthday's on July 21st. I know, right? We got a lot of July babes. Mom's birthday is coming up on July the 9th.
When does Leo take off? Is it July 20th?
I don't remember. I don't know because I know it's really close. Yeah. Like I just missed the window. Like Cancer's like really
my dad's
small
birthday
window
is
here.
The 25th, and he's a Leo.
He's a Leo. Wow. So yeah, it's already.
So it's in the 20s.
Just said I'm 6 foot, but trying to be 6'5". Yeah, definitely. Also like boots. Like heels.
I would say gel.
Like if you have a mohawk, like that'll definitely do it. Oh my God, Gina said double nickels plus a dime and a penny. Y'all will stop this coin math, okay? Like my mom,
you're gonna be something at the slot machine.
My mom's thing is not working.
You're gonna be something at the slot machine.
Absolutely, like no, but that's awesome. I'm so excited for you. JJ's here. Says hi, Autumn Richard. Hey, Whack fam. Hi, JJ. I'm so glad you're here. JJ. Thank you for waking up early to get with us.
Whack Wednesday.
Okay, so let me talk about protein sparing modified fasting, right? I can't even really say that I'm doing it because like today is the first day I'm actually doing the modified fast part. But yesterday I ate basically, it was really good. Essentially carnivore minus the keto chow. But do you know what it was? It was completely dairy free. What? Okay. So here's what I'm having on my eating days. I'm having 8 ounces of ground beef. And so I just put my taco seasoning in there, right? So I have 8 ounces of ground beef. I have a 7-ounce fillet of salmon, which I just cook in salt, pepper, and olive oil, which is so delicious. I actually put some stone ground mustard on that as well. Oh, it was so good. And then I have 6 pieces of bacon. Now, I didn't eat the 6 pieces of bacon yesterday because I had a couple of leftover brats from last week. And I was like, oh, let me just eat those and finish those up, right? So yesterday I had 2 brats, but normally it will be the 6 pieces of bacon. These are the only, that's my food for the day. Like that's essentially 1,300 calories.
The chicken and the bacon?
No. The beef, salmon, and bacon. Okay. And then finally, in order to get up to my like 1,800, because that's how many calories I'm eating, I have a keto chow. But yesterday was the first time I made all my keto chows with coconut cream or like coconut milk, not the heavy whipping cream, right? So I just have the canned coconut, just because I want to get rid of that. I want to use that, right?
First time you tasted that?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And it really didn't really have an effect on the taste. So yesterday I had orange cream, which I couldn't really taste the coconut.
I was wondering why you said that, because I was like, we had orange cream before, and you was like, it tasted interesting.
Yeah, exactly. It was like a hint, a little different, but not too much. So I have raspberry cheesecake, and then I have 2 chocolates that, are also made with the coconut cream. So I'm going to stick with that. But that's all I had yesterday. I had a Zevia, felt great. And now today I'm having 800 calories worth of chicken breast. So that is 24 ounces. That's like 1.5 pounds of chicken. And I was really looking at my spreadsheet, like, can I have that much? But according to the nutritional information, it's just a bunch. It's an F ton of chicken, right? So like I'm gonna have that today, and then I'll go back. So here's what I've decided: I'm gonna try to alternate day. I'm gonna try to ADPS MF, right? I'm gonna try to alternate day protein sparing modified fast, right? Yeah, so I'll go from one day my regular meal, then one day the chicken, then the next day the regular meal, the next day the chicken, right? I'm just gonna try to see how that goes. And if I don't like it, then I'll do 2 days of regular meals, 1 day of chicken, 2 days of regular meals, 1 day of chicken, right? And you guys, I love chicken breast, so this won't be a hard thing for me to do at all. So. Well, there's some people that don't. They're like, it's dry, blah, blah, blah.
I think the chicken breast is the preparation.
Yeah, that's
true. They have the right chicken breast.
Renee said, good morning, Whack family. Happy Wednesday. My birthday is 7/22. Oh, we got lots of July babies
of course,
this year.
Me like the breast meat and the bone.
No, just said I'll be back July 11th from vacate in Myrtle Beach. I'll be looking for that strawberry Zevia for your birthday then. That's just what Joyce already said. She was bringing up cases for Keto Palooza, and I'm like, yes, if I have to wait. Yes, that's where maybe. Tell them to stop by Whole Foods and drive it back because they're driving, right?
I realize they both got 3+ kids.
I know there's no room in there, so
they both driving minivans.
JJ said, "I'm in a sauna trying to sweat it off. Is your phone getting wet? Like that steam would cause me anxiety with my phone."
You wrap it in like a sandwich bag.
Yes. Mary said cancer goes from June 20th to July 21st. Okay, I think you and me right in the middle. Yes, exactly. We are the purest of cancers. That's why I'm so emotional. That's why I have all of the personality traits. I am a Kelly said no coin age. How about a deck of cards plus a joker? I love that. You guys are dumb. I love that. Oh my God. Joy said next year I'll be 2 quarters. I'm done with you all. You're so funny. Mom, exactly. Mom, do you hear what you're doing?
They can take us to Vegas.
Yes, exactly. Right.
They can run on all the slot machines.
Yes. Gigi said, Gina, I'll be the same coinage in October. You guys are really going for it today. I think that's hilarious.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Mary T said, oh man, I'm getting change heavy. 2 quarters, a dime, and 3 pennies. Maybe I can cancel the pennies. Canada abolished pennies. Y'all don't have pennies anymore? Like one, y'all don't have things that in the increments of 1? Oh my God.
Of course, I would prefer to round down.
That is amazing.
If you're buying something, I round down.
Blue Dove said, I really like the fruity flavors with the coconut cream too. Yeah, it's good. Plus, I was like, I like chocolate and coconut together. I like almond joys. Like maybe it's like an almond joy situation, right? So I can pretty much add coconut to anything and be okay. So, just that if you have an Instant Pot, I recommend taking that chicken breast and steaming it, and I'll add a bit of shredded cheese and hot sauce. Ooh, it makes it easy for me to do protein sparing. That sounds delicious. I don't even need to do that. Like, because I'm just gonna cover it. I'm just gonna
kind of cut down on the dairy. So the cheese would go back to more dairy.
But I could definitely add hot sauce. But here's another thing. I don't like, Jess, you're new around here, right? I don't like moist, juicy meat. Like I don't. So trying to figure out how to moisten up a cut of meat is never my primary concern, right?
And there we go again. Back to square one. Thank you for bringing up all that.
Like, I can just cook a chicken breast on the stove, dry it out even,
I was going
right?
to say, you would prefer more burnt
than juicy.
More juicy.
Yes, I don't like it. And that's for all cuts of meat. Yes, exactly.
Like jerky.
Yeah, exactly. Chicken right, jerky. Where you have to like cut into it because there's like this like skin that has formed.
It makes me sad. Just like Just saying those words out.
So
my
yes,
mouth.
that's what I'm gonna do today.
Yes.
So yes,
My wife's
absolutely.
taste buds
So
are amazingly unique.
Yes. Gina said Autumn's doing the alphabet diet. E-I-E-I-O. Yeah. So A-D-F-P-S-M. That's the diet that I'm on.
You lost
No
me
pennies in Canada.
just round up on
D
that?
said cancer goes till July 22nd. My cousin made the cutoff. Okay, good to know.
There you go. See, that's
So,
the official one. Somebody made that last day. So the 23rd is the official.
Mary said if paying in with cash, they round up or down as appropriate. Of course, mostly up. I'm sure by design. That is nuts.
If you're the buyer, I want to round down.
Yes.
If I'm the seller, you want to round up.
Yeah, just said I'm out here trying to eat some chicken jerky. Yes, essentially. Like jerky meat is my favorite. Like I love.
There's no winning.
Epic actually makes like salmon jerky, and I was just like, oh my god, it's like dried out salted salmon. This is even better.
To add to that, Jess, not only you don't like juicy, you don't like anything with a bone in it,
and I don't like fatty.
You don't like anything with like sinew or like that whole the marble.
Like like marble. Yes.
You don't like anything with.
Dr. White said boneless, skinless thighs for the win. Oh yeah, and Kelly said, why don't you make chicken jerky? I really should. Like that sounds delicious. So Oh, he just said, Richard, do you cry when she asks you to cook your steak extra well done? Yes, he doth cook it under protest. Like he's just.
I mean, I don't complain though. I make you what you want. Yes. But it's always like when those teeth, like a single teeth.
But the best thing about it, this he knows. Like that is one food I will never ask of his. Like, because Richard likes room temperature pink meat. Okay, fatty, medium. Disgusting, and like
it's called medium.
Everything that Richard makes, I'm liable to ask for a taste of it. If I'm being good, I won't. But otherwise, I will have. Especially if he got onions on the stove, like I'm just like, well, I'll have a spoonful of those, right? I will never ask for a piece of his like steak. It's room temperature, you guys.
It's medium.
It's medium heated up. You know, I need hot meat. Like that's all I'm saying.
Well done and probably.
JJ said, "Ew, Autumn dried meat. Ew."
Well done steak. Cut it in half and then recook it again.
Yeah, and then get more. Yes, like we're all about. We're all about.
If I had a ribeye, if you had a ribeye this thick, I would cook it well done.
Yes.
Then cut it in half. Yes. And then put it back on.
So that's what we're talking about, maximizing surface area. So like today, when I cook my chicken breast, I'm not going to just take the whole breast and cook it. Yeah. And then, because the inside will still be kind of juicy. Yeah. I'm going to cut it up into small dices. So that way, like all of the outsides can get that crust on it, right?
You can have just little bits of dry chicken.
Yes. Mary T said your poor mom probably pulled her hair out trying to feed you as a child. I had one of those. No, you guys, as a child, I didn't really have any of these preferences. Yeah. And we didn't eat a lot of meat because we were poor, right? So once again, don't forget, we didn't have a lot of meat.
All the starches.
It was applesauce, it was mashed potatoes, it was rice-a-roni, hamburger helper, bread, rolls.
Also, you had preferences
things like
on your
that.
Meat too. Like you can just pull up with like chicken thighs or chicken legs.
No, but I mean, I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't ever remember having that stuff offered to me. That's why
stupid cheap.
I never liked
cost
that.
The price of a box of macaroni.
I know, right? But don't worry. But like we got them from the free food place,
There you go. There's
layers to this, right?
Like a whole section.
So or like we would have like just regular steamed broccoli on the stove, but like we
had lots of stuff.
We had meat once a week maximum. Right? Mm-hmm. Like now the only times we would have meat are like during like a hamburger helper where like the actual starch dish went, where you had to add the meat to the dish, right? But like I never remember having like steak as a child or even, I mean, I guess chicken legs, but that's I only see Kentucky Fried Chicken. Like it wasn't cooked at home.
I don't think we ever had steak as kids either.
Yeah,
I don't think we ever had steak like steak. Like we did, it was like the thin stuff that maybe you can throw.
Yes, this is exactly what he looks like. Yeah, so I mean, we didn't really have a lot of options, which is maybe why I don't require a lot of options now. Dana's here, says, good morning, wackos, late to the party, but I'm here. Hope everyone is having an amazing week. We're hoping you have a good week. Still don't have that picture of your diamond art, ? watchautumnketo@gmail.com. That's all I'm going to say. Felicia said dry chicken is tough and chewy. I'm like, I'm ready to gag. I think of Roy Rogers chicken when it's cold. Yeah, it's like that chicken when it's cold. Like it's like that's. I mean, that's really what I like.
Yeah,
so,
you like that straight.
Yes.
Cold,
Melissa said Canadian currency is nice to look at. Sadly, the value isn't as nice compared to the U.S. currency. I went to Canada when I was like 16. Yeah, I went to Canada when I was 16 for like a high school trip, like an orchestra trip. And all I remember is just how light the coins were. I'm just like, I feel like I could bend this, you know, like, no, I really, but yeah, I just remember how light everything was. Like it didn't weigh anything, you know? Like, and then of course, going over to Europe, you realize how much value the coins have. It's like, oh, that's a $5, €5 coin. What? Like you can't just like get rid of coin. No, yeah, it's like not just quarters anymore.
More than dollars.
Yeah, so that was another thing adjusting to in Europe. Susan said that's why I don't eat a lot of chicken. I can't handle dry chicken. I know, right? So Felicia said, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you so much for the reminder, Felicia. Everyone needs to practice good housekeeping.
Thank you, Felicia. And I rarely ever make dry chicken.
Yes. Mary said my daughter would eat cereal, rice-a-roni, PB&J, and tuna on bread dry. Jeez Louise, dry rice-a-roni though? What is that? Or is that just the tuna on the bread?
Wait, I think, is that all the same thing? Cereal, rice-a-roni,
no, there's no way.
Tuna on bread?
No, that's not a sandwich. I'm gonna say individually. Yes, exactly. Maybe cereal dry. That's what I'm saying. Rice-a-roni dry. Dana said my frame is out for delivery. I'll send it tonight, hopefully before this evening. Oh, that would be great. Okay, awesome. Jerry said with my lap band, I need some kind of sauce with chicken breast. Otherwise, it's just too dry to go down. I know, right? Like,
I mean, like you said,
maybe I'll put some mustard on it, like some stone ground mustard. But like, I just don't have that requirement. Yeah, like I don't have that requirement. So,
every other person needs.
Casper said so many of my favorite YouTubers switching from keto to low carb, moderate fat. Please stay keto as I need your inspiration. You guys win the authentic award. Love y'all. Well, Casper, thank you so much.
Thank you, Casper.
I can't say that my plan is to be keto forever, but I can't say that it's not to be keto forever. Like I just, once again, keto has if I go low carb, it'll be for things like sweet potatoes, or maybe like hummus, right? Yeah. But it's just like, I don't want to live in a world where like tortilla chips are part of my everyday life, like, and so, or like wraps or things like that. Just, that's not helpful for me. Mm-hmm. So I will be keto. I actually love carnivore. Like my hair looks ridiculous. You guys know I'm like 100% on or 100% off, right? So I will be carnivore 90% of the time, and then I'll be like crazyvore the other 10% of the time, right? But that's when I'll get on my like, my icings and cakes and tortilla chips. Like, I don't want to incrementally integrate that stuff into my life. It just doesn't seem like it'll work for me. Hence, ipso facto, herefore they're out, right? I'm planning to be keto for the rest of my life, right? So, Mary said, yes, our money's about 30% lighter. Yes, exactly. Yay. Bonnie said, what instrument did you play in the orchestra? I played the cello, #cello twins. I played the cello as well. Cello player as well? Yes, it was. Maybe it was in school. So
I was more of a violin.
Richard, can you get her to eat pork belly burnt ends, or is the middle too gooey for her?
You already answered your
question. I was like, how do you know me?
You answered your own
How do you literally know me?
Trust me. We have tried. Her burnt ends would have to be more burnt.
Yeah, then
you
ends.
Have to take the burnt ends and put them back on the griddle.
Exactly.
Re-burnt-ify them.
Like, because burnt ends are even still too big.
Juicy.
Cut them up into smaller dices.
Perfect piece of juicy.
I don't like it. Stop the mouth noises.
It's so juicy.
No. Gina said Saturday night was steak night for my parents. I kept begging for bites, and my dad finally started buying me my own. That's what's up. See, we didn't have no steak night.
Mom and dad did have. It was when we were older, though. When we were single digits. It was when we were like teenagers, and they would be like,
no.
Every now and then, if the steak was on super sale, he might come.
Dr. Wise said, Casper, I agree. A lot of YouTubers are seeming to travel the same path. My question is why? Like, have they reached their weight loss goal, and now they're transitioning to like a maintenance lifestyle? Are they still trying to lose weight, but think that a more moderate approach is better for them? Like,
everybody might be trying to do the PSMF,
but that's still pretty high fat. My whole thing is, if you've gotten to your weight loss goal, I don't really know like the benefit of staying expressly keto. other than keeping your urges in check and, you
Yeah, I was
know,
gonna let you push you out of your goal.
yeah, exactly. Right. But if you can
Just go back to
maintain
what
your
you
weight
used to.
in your life and integrate some healthy carbs, maybe like I said, if I were to go low carb, it would be to eat more vegetables. I would have tons of onions, tons of peppers, tons of sweet potatoes. Well, not even tons of sweet potatoes. But I'm talking about more onions, peppers, carrots, you know, higher carb vegetables. I still never want to integrate grains and sugar back into my everyday life, right?
I was going to say, when all said and done, I think you'll always be keto-ish.
Yeah, stop. Don't do that. Brianna said, I stole my mom's fresh basil and made pesto, enjoying putting that on the chicken breast with some fresh mozzarella or goat cheese. Oh, that sounds good.
Well, any cheese you put on a chicken is going to rejuicify it, but you're trying to get out of the cheeses. So what you need to do is just make the chicken perfect.
Mary said, I really think when we're carrying fat on board, we don't need to eat so much fat at the end of our fork. I love that. Absolutely. So Phyllis is here. She says late, but good morning, everyone. I know this was 30 minutes a while ago. Yeah. So it's more like 40 minutes, but okay. So you guys.
A wonderful little tangent there.
So on Monday, I was really proud of myself because I fasted completely, right? You remember the last times, even doing fasting recently, they've been more modified fast where maybe I'd only have a keto chow or I'd only have something 500 to 800 calories, right? So that's still by definition a modified fast. But after the craziness that I experienced on Sunday, you know, then weighing myself on Monday, I was like, I am fasting for real. So I'm not having nothing, right? Which was funny because there were certain times during the day where my stomach was growling. And I was like, ooh, if I was listening to my body, I'd be like, ooh, my body's telling me I'm hungry, I should eat. But I was like, no, girl, it's a lie. So I just pushed past it and, you know, drank water. I did have a Zevia. So I stepped on the scale on Tuesday and I weighed 202.4. That's a loss of 9 pounds in one day. Right. I know, right?
Is that possible?
It is possible. I did it. Like, you know. So then yesterday, Tuesday, was my eating day. Yeah. Even though I was eating, it was still a lot less than I normally eat. So like my 1,800 calories, mostly carnivore, no dairy, things like that, which I'm gonna be alternating back and forth between that and my modified fasting. So I stepped on the scale today, 198.6. That's a loss of 3.8 right there. So all it takes is eating like you got some sense, right? Or, you know, or fasting, not eating anything, which is when your body could stand it, right?
That is quite remarkable.
Yeah, so that's what I got going on right now. Oh, Chris is here, says, hey, I'm back. He says, I stay keto because it's the proper human diet. That's exactly how I feel. Like, I truly believe that keto is the way you're supposed to eat, you know? But if I ever wanted to like go low carb, it would just be to integrate vegetables. I truly believe, you know, grains and sugars are just, they never need to be part of your diet no matter what. So
they're called treats.
Chris said here in time to hear basil. That's what I call it. So
don't even get that started either.
Jess said Autumn needs a t-shirt design where she's taking a flamethrower to the meat and turning it black. I mean, that would be awesome.
Welcome to facts.
How I like it.
Yes.
Gina said, I think a lot of people out there are stalling and looking for the next thing to do. So they think eating more carbs is the best, or moderate fat is what you're saying is the best thing to do.
Trying that new fad.
Kelly said, everybody hit the like button. I love that. Yeah, Brianna said, I agree, Heath. My carb addiction would just reverse my health goals. I can't do it. Yeah, like I never see a day where I want to eat another way as part of my everyday diet.
That's why I think you'll always be keto.
Yes.
There's never going to be a day where you're just like, all right, back to sugars and carbs.
Yes, everyone. Thank you. Look at all them numbers coming down. Yeah.
That's why we call it a lifestyle choice, not just a diet.
Yes.
It's like it's your lifestyle. It's not a day where you're just like, and back to the way it was.
Yes.
Like, no, it stays here.
It stays here. D said a lot of them are upping their carbs for gains at the gym, but I can't deal with the low fat and all the egg whites. It's a turnoff. Yeah, it's like egg whites, chicken breast, and like all they eat. I do know that. Yeah, I don't really think I'll ever go back to that. You're right.
That's my first word.
I can't do that.
It's a bodybuilder. You eat like
Blue Dove said yes. Wheat and sugar just wrecks me too much to ever give it a seat at the table. The most I will do is try a bite of local specialty. Ooh, like beignets. Exactly, like something when you're there.
Taste.
So
just a sample.
Joe Ray said video is up. Watch after the live if you can. I will do that.
Just start mastering the art of sampling and just tasting.
Maylena said, now that's a motivational. Congrats. right. Well, thank you very much. But don't forget, it's easy to lose 9 pounds in a day when you just gained 7 the day before. Okay, right? So let's hit this like snowball, right? That's what I'm really working on.
It's like the corner. You put one foot in front of the other. You just make small gains, and that's the call.
Mary said 198 seems to be your maintenance weight for right now. Your body keeps going right back there. Yeah, between that and like 195, 194, 195. So that's what I'm pushing to get through.
Get out of the 90s.
I need to get out of the 90s. And so
the 80s.
I feel like I said, I felt good doing the the 1800 calories I had yesterday being mostly meat, my keto macros. I felt good with that. So I'll see how my chicken breast does today, and we'll just keep going back and forth. Just on the stove. Nice. I'm cutting it up. Olive oil, and then some of that Tony's. Is it Tony's? That like Creole seasoning that's really hot. I'm just gonna rub all of that on there, and I'm gonna cook it. Right. So yeah. Oh wait, y'all know like a spice in my life. But everyone, so Mary said I'm a fat addict. I can't quit fat. I know, right?
Hey, so yes, all about moderation. So,
in the words of Dr. Wise, great combo today, but we got to go. We're going to be right back here at 8:30. Yes, so we don't want to monopolize all your time because you're going to join us tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much for watching us. Have a great day, and we'll see you then. So let's dance to the outro. Bye.